Adrian, it's time to film. Adrian. Where is this guy? Guess I'll film by myself. Alright. What's up, our popcorn and pixels? What's up, our popcorn and pixels? And welcome back to the podcast. Yes. What are we talking about today?
Guys, if you couldn't tell by our little intro and our attire, we're going to be looking at Scream 7 today. You know, that movie just came out and it's very controversial. There's a lot of differing opinions going on in the internet right now. So,
And you guys are getting our live reactions. We have not talked about it.
We didn't see it together.
We saw it on separate days.
Yeah, I don't know how he feels about the movie, and he has no idea how I feel.
Full
about
reactions.
this
We're
movie.
doing this all for you. We're giving you the full, real experience. I will let you go first.
right,
I've
well-
been dying to hear your takes.
Well, there's a lot that goes into
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
But for like, there's this thing, I liked it.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the movie a lot until the very, very end. I think the movie just has one big flaw for me. Like,
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just one. But like I liked it a lot actually. I think it was better than the fifth and sixth one.
Oh, you're lying.
I'm not no, I'm being 100% honest, dude. I think it was a better movie than the fifth and the sixth one.
Tell me you're lying, bro.
So I bet I can guess that he does not like this movie.
Before we say
Talk to
anything,
the hand.
before we say anything, play the clip.
I heard that. So they had Stu's voice in the trailer.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard said he's come back for this movie.
Mhm.
I heard the thing is the killers are gonna pretend to be him using AI. I saw that. I saw a leaked photo of his face on a video call where it's supposedly them using AI to make him come back to life. If that is what this movie does, I will not see another one because they had so much potential, man. Stu coming back. People have wanted that since the third movie.
Yes.
That was 25 years ago, man.
Bro.
And
Oh my God.
and if they teased all of these fans that Stu is coming back just for him to truly be dead and for them to be like, it was AI, and it's the same story where some crazy action, good stuff, and then the ending was like, Sydney, it was me all along, and it's some random people in the movie, I'm gonna be furious. More than I thought. Like, I think that them doing that, like the way they did in the movie, to me didn't come off as like Stu's back, and then at the very end, like he's actually not back. He was AI. Like I feel like it was very clear that he was dead and that it was AI. But what makes me mad is this was the worst Ghostface role of all time. Who the heck was that? Those killers though.
Those were awful.
Okay, I'm not even joking. The whole movie, I was like, I went in like, bro, this movie's gonna suck. I didn't even want to see it anymore. And then I was like, woo. I know you may not agree with that. I was like, okay. Then the very end, they're like, shit, the guy took off his mask. I'm not even joking. I went to the bathroom for a few minutes. So
Did you
I
miss
missed
him?
that scene. And he took off his mask and I did this. I went,
Who's that?
who is that? And my mom was like, she's like, oh, that was like, he was in the movie for like when you're in the bathroom. If the guy was in the movie for long enough for me to go pee, he could not have been that important to the movie.
Well, if you didn't hear the talk, it's only because he's been a patient in that insane asylum for
That's what she
Like,
told me. And
30 years,
I
or like
think-
15 years.
I thought he worked there, like as like a.
That's
like,
what I think he was wearing, because like they walk into the insane asylum, they're like, hey, we want to speak to the patient, and he like turns the corner and he goes, hey guys. And I was like, oh, this guy's creepy, bro. And then he talked about him. He's like,
So is it like? Did you think he was gonna be a killer, or?
I knew something was off about him, but I did not think he was a killer at all.
But like,
And then the other girl, that was so
her
dumb,
motive
bro.
was like, you left me, and you weren't as cool as you used to be, so I'm gonna kill everyone.
You're just so cool. I want to be like you.
And she's like, you stopped being cool, so I had to bring it back in you.
I had to bring back your prime.
And like the thing that I 100% realized about this movie is they need to change the formula. Cause
Yes.
at the end of Scream 6, I felt the same way.
Mhm.
But the ending, I think the finale of Scream 6 went on way too long.
Oh yeah.
Because after they revealed
the-
all the killers,
In
I
the
was just like,
theater, it was just
I
going
was
on
like-
for like
and like, I did not like their motives. Like, and like, because it literally was the exact same thing as the second movie. They're on college. It was the family's revenge. And like, the killers were not threatening at all. And like, I thought that was the worst Ghostface reel. This one was way worse.
And I thought there was like they've done it like 5 times where like they're just huge fans.
Yes, like I feel like I thought they were gonna go a different direction because when they killed their Ghostface at like in the middle of the movie where
Oh,
they
yeah.
ran him over, I was like, whoa! I was actually caught off guard when Gail like ran him over. I was like, dang, And then they masked him off, and like I like that they're like, who like
There's just some
there's
random.
guy.
When that happened, I'm like, wait, this is gonna get it. This is
So
interesting.
I thought like I didn't know what I was gonna think, but like for them to just do the same thing, like for the 7th time, I'm starting to feel the repetitiveness.
you're just not
no,
starting
I
to
felt
feel
it
it
last
bro.
movie because like
Okay.
the 5th one was like a requel, so like it was like okay, it's fine to be a little similar. Then the 6th one started out doing a lot of different things that ended the exact same way, and I was like, you can ask Adam when I went to the theater. I was like, I don't like those killers, man.
Yeah.
Then this one, I think up until they took their mask off, they were some of the scariest Ghostface, bro. They were
Oh.
moving on insane. Like, dude, they were genuinely moving insane.
So here's my huge view on it. I give it a 2 out of 10. And
Is it just because Stu's not in it, like for real?
I'll explain why. It would be a 1, but the only reason it bumped it to is 2 because the kills in this were amazing. My favorite one is when he puts him on top of the beer
Beer
thing and
thing.
it comes out his mouth. I was like, oh!
I thought-
and then when she's swinging,
I
and
thought
he
that was
just-
my favorite.
Oh,
Got
that was and
spill
there's-
out.
Oh, that was I love
What,
the gore.
dude? So then, what? Like, did you genuinely hate everything, or is it just the
Yes.
killer?
I
You didn't like.
Okay, no, I didn't hate everything. So I went into this movie. I had expectations were up here because that you said that theory about AI and I didn't even think anything of it. And then I saw Stu and I was like, oh no way. And then when she said, oh, it's AI, I'm like, they're just gonna build it up thinking he's AI, but then he's actually gonna come back. And I was getting so hyped. And then the family was like on Demon Time with all their locks and all the thing, and they was in the house stabbing the wall, and I was like, oh, this is getting crazy. And then that guy died. I'm like, oh wait, this is getting worse. It's getting cooler. And then when the boyfriend like showed, and then they all started talking about deep fakes and how it could be AI, I'm like, and I literally turned over to Vivian and I'm like, I was so mad. She's like, what? And I'm like, I'll tell you after. She's like, no, tell me. And then I told her everything you told me. I was like, this kid, like the second AI came to the conversation in that movie, I was like, it's gonna happen. I was like, it literally went like
But
this,
like
and then the
the
more
movie,
AI.
I feel like again I was misled like the leaks. I thought that the movie was gonna be like a heavy like oh AI is good, but like I didn't get that vibe from the movies. Like the people were like, well AI is like unrecognizable now, so like they couldn't tell if this was real or not, and that is scary.
Yeah,
And like I like Scream is known for being meta, and I feel like them touching on like the AI deepfakes is something that they should do because like that's how dude I've seen videos of people like recording themselves and then like they're like that was the AI version. I was like
Yeah, but, like,
it's a real thing.
I feel like in the end when she's in her house and all of the AI people are going.
Oh, I
through
didn't
the-
like that part.
Yeah, I feel like they could have kept that in, but it could have actually been Stu in the end.
I kind of have a theory. I think I'm just holding out too much, bro. Stu's still alive, bro. Just hear me out, bro. Hear me out.
I was clinging on to
No, because
literal hairs.
I
bro.
am. I'm genuinely like I see like one thing, and that's what I'm thinking. So, like this movie's like so like of course Stu's dead. Like at the end, the doctor guy's like, "You really thought Stu's alive? That would be stupid."
Yeah,
Like that could have literally been the drug saying, "You think Stu's alive?"
they could have
Okay,
done this 4
also
movies
this.
ago though.
I know, but also this. The first call, I felt like if it was the killers, they were doing a pretty good job at
Yeah, they
being
could have revealed Stu way like
No.
menacingly.
What I'm saying is like I feel like if that was them pretending to be Stu, they did a good job. Because later in the movie, it stopped feeling like Stu Mocker.
yeah,
And like that, like I'm okay. Here's the crazy thing, bro. What if it really was Stu, and like he did those calls, and then like the rest of them were like really deep AI ones? But that's just me, man. Because like they were making it like at the very end when he literally said, "That'd be stupid if Stu was live." I just felt like they were kind of going like
I really
don't
like
know.
Matthew Lillard's makeup in it.
Yeah,
But here's the thing. So I think they should have done it to where the first call, deep fake, second call, deep fake, third call, deep fake, very end, they're like and introduce it, and then you see that you
Introducing
see the
Stu,
girl, you
yeah.
see the girl Ghostface walk out, and then the gate's still open at the end, and then Stu walks out, and he looks nothing like the deep fake. Like his face is actually like mauled, and he's like all creepy, and then he's like, "Surprise, Sydney!" Like
I
in the
think that would've
original,
been-
bro.
I
I was
want-
so excited for Stu to be like they were, like you said in our last episode. They were building it and building it and building it and leaking it and edging us on, bro.
but like even in the 6th movie, there was a scene where like Kirby,
Yeah.
she's like she
She's
has
the-
a board
yeah.
of deaths, and like she has like the day they were dead at every single spot. But in this movie, they introduced that like technically there's no like records that his body made it there, but like that was just them messing with them, maybe. But like in the 6th movie, there's a scene where she's like, she's like, and then Stu out of her TV, and then Mindy goes, "If you really believe he's dead," because they've been like building to it, and like he's probably dead. He's not gonna come back anytime. But like, yeah, that upsets me. But like, I think I enjoyed everything else about the movie. Like,
You know how a couple episodes ago you said, "Do you have any movies that you're genuinely disappointed that you saw?" This would definitely be one, dude. I was so disappointed. When
but
I
like
watched that.
even like the final dude, I like how easy Sydney dealt with them too, because like they were
Oh,
nobody's
yeah.
dude. Because like boom, capped him, and then the way she just fought that girl, and then like she was just like I genuinely was watching. I'm like, oh, she's low key messed her up. And then when she just like kept stabbing her, and then stabbed her in the gut, like, oh, she's low key.
Also, how did the dad survive?
Okay, that was
Fully
really
plot
dumb.
armor?
When she pulled him out, I was like, oh, that's sad. Then he was like, Like, bro, he's been there all day. Like, he would
yes,
be dead.
like 20 stab wounds. He would have bleeded out hours ago. But yeah, like I said, I loved the gore, loved the kills.
I even like the characters. Like,
yeah, the characters are
Sydney,
really good. That
Gale.
whole, that
Also,
group
I
was
love
good.
that they brought back the twins.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think I knew they were gonna be, but I thought they were gonna die, Loki.
Yeah.
But it bothers me for the third time in Scream 5. Mindy gets cut in the arm.
Yep.
And she survives. Chad gets stabbed a billion times, survives. Oh, okay. Scream
This
6.
movie.
Scream 6. She gets stabbed in the stomach in the
No,
train.
it's she get. Oh,
No,
yeah,
and then-
yeah.
And then I was like, oh, she's dead. She's fine. And then Chad gets double teamed and he survived. And then like, in this movie, he gets stabbed like in the neck.
And then she gets sliced in the
Yes,
stomach.
and they're just
What?
fine. And I'm like, bro, the plot armor is insane on these two.
Yeah, dude. Like, also, like, why weren't Ghostface wearing bulletproof vests movies ago, bro?
They were. They always do.
They do?
Especially like it got introduced in like Scream 3 because like they were
Oh,
popping
yeah.
him and then like he just kept going and they had to shoot
You're
him in the
right.
head.
Dude, yeah. But like, also another thing, I this could just be me, but I just felt like in this movie, the basic like white girl running away and tripping was way too much in this movie. I don't know if you noticed that. Like every time,
Especially with her daughter, Tatum.
and then like
With
like
her, oh yeah, with her daughter especially.
yes, the daughter had like that. They made her so white chick, basic scary movie. Like,
But like
oh,
I think it makes sense because like Sydney didn't like overly protect, like she was protected, but like she didn't like make her like train for this. So like she was
I
like,
would have liked that kind of though. if
but like
she
no,
made-
I think it's different because like Halloween 2018 already did that. And like
True.
like I feel like it was just a thing. But like for me, I like it a lot because Sydney hasn't been like the main character of a Scream movie since
Since-
the third one. No,
yeah.
realistically, because the fourth one was her cousin
Yeah,
or niece
Mhm.
that was the killer. Fifth one, she was barely wasn't even in the sixth one.
yeah.
But like I don't know because I rewatched the fifth and sixth one. I don't like them that much.
Yeah, they're okay.
Like I remember,
I like the sixth one more than the fifth one though.
I think the sixth one's my least favorite.
Really?
Maybe Scream 3, but like I remember when I first saw the fifth one, I was like, "Ooh, this is tough." But like the no chase scenes bother me. But like I think it just did better because like it's okay to just like A New Hope and The Force Awakens. They're pretty similar movies, but because like it's bringing back the franchise, like you're
Yeah.
like, it's similar, but like it's different in its own way. The sixth one though, it had so many good ideas, but then like nothing new. I did not like the killers. I did not like the reveals, and like I don't like Sam and Tara that much. The two girls
Oh,
that
yeah.
aren't in this one because
Yeah.
of like political things, but like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
mean, I didn't like Jenna Ortega's character in the movie, but I liked her older sister a lot.
I didn't
more.
like her older sister, and I
Really?
didn't think her older sister was a good actress.
Yeah,
I
their
like-
acting was meh.
And my favorite characters were Chad and Mindy. So like they're in this one, and
And
no, I do not want you guys to think it's for political reasons. You should be able to speak whatever. That's why she got fired, and
Yeah.
like it's so
But they did
sad.
really good on this movie. Though.
It's
like,
so sad what they did to her, but that was not the directors. It was the studio. If you have a problem, take it up with the studio.
yeah,
Not the actors, not
actors,
this,
yeah.
not the directors, nothing. And I think this movie was pretty good. Like I liked how fast it got into the action,
I did like that.
and like how on it Sydney was. My number one complaint though, Sydney gets the call, runs downstairs. The car's locked because she doesn't have the keys. Gail has upstairs. Why would her
Didn't she just
first
go
her
upstairs?
first thought was let me run 30 minutes where I might not make it, or let me go upstairs and just grab the keys.
yes,
And
Dude,
like
I hated that.
she was like, and she was, I was like, what are you doing? Like, and then she has to call her, and she's like, I'm not gonna make it. Maybe if you took the keys
you
instead
been
of
there
trying to
10 minutes
run
ago,
there.
bro. Oh my gosh, but like,
And I just liked how brutal they were, like the ghost face. But like,
and they were like
their
some of them-
reveals.
Some
were
of the
just-
okay, I think they did overkill on like how invincible they are. Because realistically, if you're getting knocked in the head with a
yeah, dude, I was like, there's no bruises on them because like they were like breaking stuff on their faces.
dude, yeah, like they were throwing chairs, throwing them through windows, tossing them over tables, hitting them with what are those things called? Just fire
Fire
extinguishers.
pokers. Oh, fire extinguishers,
extinguishers. They were full on punching them, kicking them, elbowing them. Walked away when they're the only thing they had was like a little cut. The girl had a little cut on her eyebrow, and that was it. But I loved the ending where they just unloaded on her face, though. That was
that's
really
pretty
cool. That was gory.
yeah. Like I thought it was a good movie. Like because I just feel like Scream, if they make an eighth one, which if they do, if
Brian, they
if
don't.
it's just like this, I'm not gonna like it. I need something
I need new.
refreshing, new, exciting.
I think they could have stopped that one, to be honest. Like genuinely, it could've
Realistically,
been
because
one
like
made
this isn't
movie.
thinking and I don't want them to like reboot it where it's like different characters.
Yeah.
Like that would be done to me. But like if they had like one final movie where like something big happens and like it like they did like Stu's back or like anything different that like catches people off guard, I feel like it could. But like if it's just
So
like
that's what you want, right?
yeah.
Remember when I said in Avatar 3, like oh, James Cameron's gonna explore the thing eventually. Like he had 3 movies. They have
Oh
6
yeah,
movies.
but
to,
like the
drag
difference,
this
the
out,
difference is like so.
and they haven't done anything.
But the thing is, the first 4 were directed by Wes Craven,
hmm
and he died. The
Oh,
fifth
I
one,
didn't know that.
yeah, he died after that movie, and he didn't want to make a fourth one, but when he did, he wanted to stop there, and so like that's why it took a lot of convincing the cast to come back for the 5th one, because like they wanted to honor Wes Craven, and like they just loved the people making it. It was called this like the like so it was like not Spyglass, it was
Oh.
Radio Silence. It's
Yeah.
like a team that made other horror movies, and like they're just like, all right, we'll give you a chance, and like they did good. The 5th and 6th one, like people loved them. I think they're just okay. Different directors. Then this one goes back to the original. Just the writer. This guy, the director of this movie. This is his 2nd movie he's ever directed.
Really,
Yes,
it
and
actually
like,
wasn't that bad.
for his 2nd movie he's
Yeah.
ever directed. He's only written stuff like written scripts, helped like
Oh,
write
okay.
plot points, and like this is first time like directing, getting people like this is what I want you to do. You do this. So like
Okay.
like that. But like I've heard people genuinely complain that this movie felt like it was on the CW. People said like it looked cheap. Like they said like
No.
I thought like some the lighting. People were saying like the sets looked bad, and unfortunately, hey, 3C Films, I love the crap out of you. He's the one saying that.
Really?
He said this movie felt cheap. He said it looked like he saw this movie would see it on the CW, and like
I thought
and
it
he
looked
said like he thought
perfect.
the directing was bad. He said like he thought like the filming was bad. Like I was kind of like I love 3C Films, and like I always agree with him, but like, this time I was like
Also, another thing I forgot to mention at the beginning when the couple goes to the fan's house.
oh yeah.
You can tell when it's the robot and when it's a person. Because I remember when she went in there first time and it jump scared, you could tell that was a real person. Then when they went back in there, it was like had a longer thing, and it was like you could obviously tell it was frozen. And then they pan to her, and then they pan back to him, and then they pan to a big view, and you can tell it's a person again because he's like sort of moving. And then they
But
goes
the guy
back to the
says that,
robot.
he's like it's moving.
No. Before he said that, you
Oh,
could see
seriously?
it again. Yeah, and then when he said it's moving, like yeah, but like
Dude, that's another thing. I thought the opening scene was brutal.
Oh,
Also,
brutal. I
like,
loved it. I loved it.
This is one of the only times that like it has no connection to the movie.
Yeah,
It-
they didn't mention it
Because like you know like
because they talked about the New York killing slot. They never mentioned. They mentioned it once how that house burnt down.
yeah,
That
but
was
like
it.
in Scream 6 like the whole thing started because like the killers that like I think Scream 6 opening is awesome. Like
Yeah.
one killer, then like they're bad killers, so then the real
And I
killer
kind of like
kills
that there were
them.
3 this time.
Yeah. Again, the last movie had 3 too.
Oh yeah. I guess you're right.
But like I like that opening, and then like it started because like oh that was Tara's classmate. Then like the 5th one obviously it was the sister. The 4th one I don't like the 4th one, but like there are people like that these people know.
Yeah.
The only other time I can think of it is Scream 2 because like it's just a couple in a movie theater,
Yeah.
and I just feel like it could have been more connected because like I feel like I don't know burning down the house like Sydney would have been like oh my gosh this place that is like haunted my mind and like now it's like a tourist attraction, it's gone, it's burned down, I don't gotta think about it, but like
Yeah.
she didn't even acknowledge it.
But I do like how, even though most of the actors that came back were AIs, I like how they're still technically in it. Like Matthew Lillard, he looked really good. The Dewey, he looked pretty good. He looked old.
He looked old.
Yeah.
I was like
dang. And then everyone else, like, yeah, I like how they were technically in it, but not.
dude, low-key, you want to know I had a theory when like it got announced that all these people were coming back for this movie
Really?
years ago. So
Oh, dang.
guys, it's a little embarrassing moment for me. Do you know what my theory was?
What?
That because you know how Scream 5 was just called Scream?
Yeah.
They were gonna make this one called Scream 5 and erase those last 2, so then like Dewey would still be alive. Because like in my head, I was like, how the heck is Dewey in this movie?
Yeah.
And then I heard that her brother was coming back,
Mhm.
and I'm like he's dead. And then Stu, I was like, what if this is like the real Scream 5? Because like it goes to Sydney's town, like how she's come from the 4th one. That was just so wrong, but
That would have been kind of tough, though, bro. I literally telling everyone when I left that theater, I'm like, if you gave a toddler the script, he could have write it better, bro.
I don't agree.
Dude.
you're literally giving a bunch of things that you like about this movie. How can it be a 2?
Because that's the stupidest way to, like, the whole point of this movie is for killers and revealing killers, and they butchered it, bro. that was the stupidest thing. They should have just brought
So then, what would you give the 6th one? Because I think the 6th one had a really bad reveal and motive. How
been
do
a
you,
while
how
since
do
I've
you
seen the
date
6th one.
someone for a super extended period of time and not know at all what their family looks
It's
like?
been a while since I've seen the 6th
Because
one.
like they take off, he's like, we're Richie's family. How do you not know
Oh, you're right,
that
I
his
don't-
sister looks like that? His brother, his dad looked like that. Like you can date like even like, and clearly they were close enough to him if they wanted revenge. So like, there's no way like they weren't just like. She was like, oh, they look kind of familiar. Like, how do you never see?
Yeah, well, I don't know, bro. Like, for me, it should have been when she gets the first call from just the audio voice, not the video call, and then she's like, "Oh, where are you? What you doing?" And then it like, and then the music gets dense, and then it's like actually Stewie reveal or Stew reveal, and then it like gets crazy, and then she's like freaking out like, oh, it's just AI, and then the more it goes on, she's like
I
starting
feel
to
like that
less
would
and
have been
less.
like a twist, like a real twist. So like
Yes.
again, I'm upset that he's not, but like at this point, if they brought him back, it just want to make sense now.
Yes, this is like literally realistically, if a TV fell on your head, you could survive from that. Like, even though it was a big box TV, you still could
Yeah,
survive.
they're
from it.
heavy and like, and that's it too. So,
didn't
and like
check
it's
to
been
see if-
such a big theory, and like obviously like they brought him back, but like I feel like they knew that people would be upset with this.
With what, the AI?
That
or
with
that
the AI
Stew's
for
back?
sure.
Yes, of course they would be, bro.
Heck,
Everyone's
bro, when
gonna-
we meet him, we can ask him how he felt about it.
Oh yeah, another thing we gotta mention. You know how we've been kind of talking about how we're going to Fan Expo.
Where's the
Guess who's gonna be there? AKA Springtrap, AKA Ghostface, AKA Shaggy, Matthew Lillard himself, and
his accomplice in crime, Ski Ulrich. Both of the first two,
so
Ghostface,
Guys,
will be
when-
there at Fan Expo.
when
and
we
will
go-
see them.
when we go, our vlog is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have, I think we're gonna do photos and autographs. I want to do both.
Yeah, that's what we did with Grant Gustin and stuff. So
Because I'm gonna. Oh,
I want to talk to them. I want to get photos with them, and like I honestly want to see how he feels about it. Because like I wonder if he's
Yes.
disappointed that this is how they
I
brought
hope
him
we
back.
actually get to talk to him because, like, unlike
That's what-
Reverse Flash, he had like
Oh,
not a lot of
yeah.
people in line, and we could actually like talk to him for like
Yeah.
5 minutes. If he's busy, like we can. Wait, how long did you talk to Grant Gustin for? Like
I don't
5
know.
minutes.
Also, like Grant Gustin's like socially
Shy,
awkward.
yeah.
So like I feel like I don't know Matthew. I don't know Matthew Lillard. Not yet. I'm joking.
not
But,
yet.
Like in like stuff I see, he seems like super like talkative.
Yeah.
Like he gives me those same vibes that Tom Cavion gives. Because like Tom Cavion like chose to keep talking to us, but
Yeah.
he had like no line. But we also caught him later in the day,
True.
we
We,
caught
were there
because-
because like we were stayed there all day.
and like we caught him because we could have seen him earlier when his autograph opened up, but we went at the very end.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to. Because I already sat in line for Grant Gustin, and we did a bunch of other stuff, and I didn't want to keep standing still.
True.
So we caught him literally at the very end. Maybe.
And the fact that this not even everyone's revealed yet, bro. Who freaking knows who's gonna be there, bro? We could end up seeing Matthew Lillard and like Andrew Garfield. I doubt it, but like,
that's like the one I
dude,
really.
the last biggest.
Heck, bro, I
person-
would love to see this guy now, David Corn
Oh,
Sweat.
if any, like the biggest person I saw. I mean, yeah, Grant Gustin's big, Reverse Flash is big, but Hayden Christensen is huge, and the fact that he was there and there's not been someone that big since
I don't know. I feel like Grant Gustin's bigger, bro.
bigger than no way.
Yes, bro. The Flash TV show is huge, bro.
But compared to like Star Wars, one of the most popular franchises since
I
like
mean,
the '90s,
yeah.
bro.
Since the '90s, bro. The first movie came out in like the '70s.
Oh, then the '70s, bro. Same thing. But dude, I sat in line for almost 5 hours, and Grant Gustin, you were
Oh.
only in there for like
Two.
yes, dude.
Alone, by the way. You guys made me stand there
Because
alone.
I don't. Grant Gustin, you're like, dude. He was like your childhood like dream, bro. For me, he was just like, oh, I love that show. But dude, like, if they still have yet to have someone huge there.
I don't know, dude. Last year, the line for who was it? The guy from The Mummy and the Whale.
Oh yeah, he's pretty.
What's
he was
his
pretty
name?
big.
What's his name?
Oh, I totally forgot.
well, his line literally was like rapping. Like
Yeah.
we were standing waiting. to
OG's
meet
known for
photos.
as George of the Jungle, bro.
Yes, bro. And we were like, we saw this line of people. Like we asked someone where they here from. They said him. We're like, whoa, we did not know he was that popular. Like the line was literally starting to rap around half the convention. We were like, what is this, bro?
Yeah,
What is
well,
his name?
We're really excited
gotta-
this year.
I gotta
'cause
see his
when
name.
when he sent me the screenshot that Matthew Lillard's gonna be there, I'm like, holy crap! And that's another reason why I'm super mad because
Oh, Brendan Fraser.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's another reason why I'm super mad because we've been talking that Stu might come back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if he's in this movie and we're gonna go see him in 2 months, oh my gosh, it'll be awesome. But they ruined it. Oh, good. I hate this
So
movie,
you're,
bro.
I don't hate it. I really.
I guess
I
out of
I
further-
still stand that there's no bad Scream movie. I just dislike the third one a lot.
This I'm so incredibly disappointed for this movie, dude. My expectations were like so high, bro, and they kind of got
I
sliced
bet they
away.
might have
they got butchered.
Butcher like Billy Butcher.
Shut
A
up.
bit in a bad boom. Edge of the 15 boy. Sorry, that's like my favorite stem. Okay, my last thing. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, we're just saying that I was disappointed about it.
I feel like maybe if I was in your shoes, because like I keep up with movies, like
True.
and like I feel
I
like
didn't
maybe
see
if I
theories
didn't
or
get
anything.
spoiled that like or like hear the leaks that was gonna happen, because maybe if I went in blind and I was just like, because when I heard that I was disappointed, but then like I think the movie handled it better than I thought.
And last week you told me that on the podcast, and I was kind of like, you said that was a theory. I'm like, that's stupid. Who would do that? Apparently they would, and that's why I was so disappointed, bro. So I guess it is depending on what shoes you're coming from, because like if I saw all those leaks and I got spoiled, and I was like, I'd be like, oh, it's gonna be AI. But
if it literally just like stopped right before the mask reveal, it would be like a top tier movie.
Yeah.
though.
And like literally, dude, I don't remember if it was you that told me or someone else, but like, why didn't the boyfriend show them his computer stuff earlier in the movie so she didn't be
Oh,
mad
that
at
definitely
him?
wasn't me.
Yeah.
Then
dude,
also, why did she start trusting him? Because like she was like,
yes,
and ran away. Then at the end, like when she's hiding from Ghostface,
Like, "Oh,
he
you're
pops
here."
up and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're here! Help me!" And then I was like, "Bro, you just thought he was gonna kill you." And then I look, he felt so bad when he just got like murked in front of her,
Oh,
bro.
that
He just got
was-
like, and he was bro, kept going. And I was like,
Yeah, like I said, the Ghostface in this were brutal. But like literally, if they were in the bar, he could have been like, "Guys, check this out," and then showed him like, "This is what that could happen," and then they'd be like, "Oh, it's not him, or
Yeah.
it could be."
I
But
did not like the weird kid, bro. He was like
the kid from The Boys, or from that's the guy from not The Boys. That's the other show, Gen V. That's the guy. The part of the twin, the brother and sister. That's him.
Oh, you? Why did
Are
he
you
look
for
like
real?
that? This movie.
You didn't realize? I'm like, oh my gosh,
No.
that's the guy from Gen V.
I did not.
How did you not realize
I
that?
don't
His kill's
know.
my favorite though. I love the beer scene, bro. And I thought, dude, when she goes back there in the pizza oven, I thought they were gonna throw her in the pizza
too,
oven.
but,
That
like-
would have been way cooler. But I did like the glass.
Yeah, but like, I also thought it was dumb where she like goes through there. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll handle it." Like,
Bro, it's not
what?
the main character, bro.
And then he just got killed instantly.
Yeah,
but it's kind of
bro,
weird to
got
think that.
murked.
Also, like when she said, "Oh, I got away with murder," and then she's like, "I had to kill my own son. He's getting too much like your dad." I was like, "What?" Like that's the only thing.
And
to
I
kill
love
your
how one thing
son?
I've always loved about these movies is like whenever it's a girl killer, you can tell that earlier in the like all the Ghostface are obviously males because the figure is so big. But when she walked out of the gate, I'm like, this Ghostface is so small, bro. And then when she took off her mask, I was like,
That's one thing that bothers me so much about Scream 5 because technically it had to have been the girl that killed Dewey because Richie, the guy, the boyfriend, was in the hospital with them right there, like sitting next to them. So like, bro, she's like 5 foot, bro. Dewey's like 6 foot, and she like stands over him, picks him up, and lifts him in the air,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
She's like 5 foot,
She's
bro.
not doing
so
that,
like
bro.
that right there made me. And when I first saw the movie, I was like, who could this be? That's gotta be like. I thought it was Chad because I'm like, this
Yeah.
guy's strong. Literally rips Dewey up. R.I.P. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I think they could stop because like this is what happens with horror movies. Like Halloween.
I feel Halloween did a great job with continuing. I feel like.
Yeah, but like the longer I stay in that movie, I still like Halloween Ends, but I don't think it's like the greatest ending because like
Yeah, no.
sorry, that's a whole other
Yeah, that's a whole
topic,
nother
but
tangent.
maybe on like a
horror
spooky
episode,
special.
yeah.
We'll see.
But like, yeah, I feel like they could have stopped at one and then just made like a reboot for like and have a Scream 2.0, and then that could have been all the Screams we needed. Because this like they're dragging it out. I feel, and I just like if they brought Stu back and then actually had that final.
Imagine if it was like a cliffhanger, like he didn't die, like he got away, and like we had to continue to a new movie knowing that.
I don't know how I'd feel about that. Honestly, I feel like if it was finally, Sydney versus Stu again after like what 20
years.
30 years in the final matchup, and she wins again, and like she one of the the happiest endings in all of horror. I would have literally like got up and clapped, but like the fact that he genuinely was dead, literally just edging us this whole movie, bro. I'm so disappointed. I literally give it a 2. I'm standing at
I
a
give
2.
it a 7.
Oh, 7 is so high, bro.
But
At least a 5, bro.
it's
It's
better than mid
mid.
because like for me, Scream 6 is like a 5 or a 6, and this is definitely a better movie than Scream 6.
Okay, well, are you looking at it at like a little like
No,
filming
I-
action
I
cinematography?
enjoyed it more than Scream 6. My favorite part of Scream 6 is like the set pieces, the ladder and the boat, like when they're in the
Yeah.
gas station. But like the rest of that movie is just okay.
Yeah. And then I guess for me, like when this movie comes to cinematography, filming, like chills and stuff, I give it I give it like an 8 or 9. But when it comes to story, literally a 2.
But
Bro.
like the story's not bad until the reveals.
But
And that's like
the whole
5
movie.
I mean, yeah.
Just because the whole movie didn't go until the end, it still doesn't mean that fixes the story.
So like if it's the greatest movie you've ever seen in your entire life but has a really bad like 5-minute ending, it's just a bad movie to
yeah,
you?
because then what's the whole point of the movie? The endings are
I guess
most
that's-
important part of movies, bro.
But like we know it's not over. There's gonna be this movie made so much money already.
Really, it's not 34%.
Dude, it opened at like
on Rotten
I know
Tomatoes.
it opened with like $55 million.
I was not getting any higher than that, bro. This movie's horrible.
I
That
think,
was-
dude, if it just makes over 100 million, we're gonna get an 8th one.
like
And they better just do something different.
I'm literally gonna have to go. If they make another one, my expectations are gonna be like this. They're gonna have to absolutely blow me out of the park, bro. Cause like I'm genuinely so disappointed. I was like talking to everyone in the car, and I was like, "Oh, this is annoying. I didn't like it." But I give it, like I said, 2 when it comes to story. Everything else on an 8, cause it was filmed good. The action was really good. The violence was really good. The kills were amazing. But other than that, yeah, so disappointed.
Very different.
Because I thought you would be
opinions
so
here.
mad because that's what you said last week. You literally.
I just feel like they
you
did it better.
You literally gave the whole
I
script last
know.
thing, bro.
I know, but like I just feel like it felt better watching it in the movie.
I don't know. I can't agree.
And I
with
don't think
you.
I'm coping because like
I
unlike the
know.
Flash movie, like the next
And
day.
you had 2 days to like.
yeah,
so it's not really
the next
recent
day
sequel.
after I saw the Flash, I was like, was it really that
The
good?
Flash. I remember when bro after we saw the Flash, was like, dude, it was the best movie, best Flash movie ever. That was so funny, bro. I said the same thing about Ant-Man Quantumania too.
Did you actually think that though?
No, that
Okay.
was hilarious. Because I remember I was like sitting there and I was like, and then you guys were all like, oh, that was bad. I was like, this is so funny, bro. Because yeah, but it's gonna take a lot for me to go back to a Scream movie, but
But what about a scary movie?
a scary movie. Do you want to talk about a scary movie?
Should we do it just now? Just
Yeah,
make-
I mean, we're on
Alright,
theme.
yeah.
So I didn't know they were making a Scary Movie 6.
I did because
Oh,
they gotta,
really?
yeah, dude, bro, you gotta keep up on your movies, bro. Because like,
dude, it's way
I
better.
like the Wayne brothers.
Dude, I learned my lesson from Avatar. When I keep up with movies and everything about movies, I did not like Avatar 3 as much as I thought because I literally knew that everything.
That's
that
how I
happened.
felt. Like, okay,
Exactly.
okay, but like, it's hard not to when you like stuff. So,
True.
Like,
True.
yeah, Scream is like my favorite horror franchise. Dude.
Okay, but then you're like me with Avatar then.
yeah,
Yeah, then that makes
Okay,
sense.
so-
Then I understand why you liked it so much.
So like really quick, I saw the post because the Wayne brothers like they posted up like this and they had like the ghost face, like the scary mask,
The scary
like, the
movie
dumb
one?
face.
Yeah,
and
there's like
he's going like this in a picture and like it said Scary Movie 6 and I was like, ooh, hype, and then like I didn't know they're gonna drop the trailer, bro. The trailer actually
I
made me
loved
laugh
it.
out loud.
I was
bro.
dying when they showed Art the Clown giving the girl the ball sign. She goes, "What the f?" It was so.
What the f
funny.
is this? And then she, I was
She
like,
drops it, and then when they're like, "Yeah, we're only here to do half gay stuff," and the guy goes,
he goes, why just half gay? And they go like,
and then when like she's fighting with the dildos and just like puts it
and then
right.
it goes into his butt and he goes, bro, I literally like because that
And,
this-
and I forgot to mention they're like quoting like Kai Cenat because they were streaming and he was in the back and they were all dancing. That was so funny.
because
bro.
these movies are parodies. They're not meant to be taken
yes, and
seriously.
they're so funny.
And the first two, I love. Everything after that is so bad
The
because
first one's so good.
they weren't made by the Wayne brothers, and they're like different, and like they just get so bad and cheap. And like the fifth one starts with like Mac Miller
only
and
seen the
Snoop
first two.
Dogg. Yeah,
I've only seen the first two.
well, those are the only ones you should watch. And
Yeah,
then
but-
the sixth one.
And then I love how the original girl's coming back, and then she's
oh my
like,
gosh, that
and then
seems like,
she's
can I
trying
give
to-
you a hug?
and she's like, I'm a Republican, and they're like, what does that have to do? I'm supposed to be racist. It's so funny, bro. But like, I'm so excited for that
And-
movie. That's gonna be fun.
And I noticed almost like it's just because I love horror, bro. Like I saw all this stuff like they're referencing. It looked like the new Final Destination, Halloween, Get Out, obviously Terrifier, Megan, obviously Scream, and I saw some other.
Oh yeah, I
ones.
forgot in the beginning the
They're in
Megan's
the
train. She's
train.
like her. My pronouns are they them or something. That was funny, bro.
And like it looks like The Purge too, as
yeah,
well.
and Heart Eyes. We never saw that though.
I I actually just watched that movie.
Really?
Like,
Did you like it? Is it good?
I wouldn't say good.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's a fun movie, and the guy who plays Chad is in this one.
Oh
and-
really?
It's literally like Scream, but with Valentine's Day. And like, I did not take the movie. Like, I didn't go in being like, this is gonna be great. I went in like, it's gonna be a fun movie, and it was
Yeah.
fun because like the killer's reveal. I was just like, it was just like this movie, bro. A character that was in the movie for like 5. He was a doctor in the movie.
Holy,
sorry.
literally just ripping off the movie.
And
bro.
he did this, and I was like, I literally went. I was like, who is
Who's
this?
this?
And then like I was like, oh my gosh, that's the doctor. He was in the movie. Maybe they just got like the whole script from this one, bro.
Yeah, I still get to see Hard Eyes, but I'm really excited for Scary Movie 6, dude.
And I like that it's just called Scary Movie because
yeah,
it's like doing that whole thing where like Halloween it said Halloween,
yeah.
and then Scream was just Scream.
yeah,
Like they just keep doing it. Like
yeah. I'm really like if you literally went 1, 2, and then this one, I think that'd be an amazing
Yeah.
little franchise, little trilogy.
I think this one's gonna be fun.
I'm really excited for this one. I don't know when did it. When
June
was
12th. I don't know why it's coming out in the
the,
summer.
this year?
Yeah,
Oh dang.
comes out June.
Well-
it's not like they're putting a lot into this
Well,
movie.
we're definitely gonna. We'll be back in these costumes then. I
Maybe we
guess.
should get the dumb
The
masks.
we should
yes.
get the dumb ones, bro. That'd be hilarious.
What's that?
Bro, those are so funny.
I think this movie's gonna be good.
yeah,
It's probably gonna be better than Scream 7 for sure.
bro admits it because this
Bro,
movie's
because
not bad.
I bet we're gonna see it. We're actually gonna be laughing our friggin' nuts off, dude.
Yeah, bro. I'm literally get it.
Get it? What the F is this?
But yeah, I think that's all we got to talk about, bro. But what would you? So you sticking with the 7 then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
give it,
it might go down with time, but
guess
I
we'll have to see.
love Scream
Yeah,
so
don't get me
much.
wrong,
man.
I love it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I'll have to. Maybe
Hey, bro.
rewatch it.
Hopefully we'll get the opinion of him, of Matthew Lillard,
Yes.
see if he liked it.
We hope. hopefully we can record. They're really strict about that stuff.
If they don't let us record, like, what if we just like bring mics in, Bridge?
Oh, we could. They do let you do mics, but sometimes they don't let you
Yeah.
record. But we will
we
definitely.
can we can put like one of our friends to just like stand in the back and like record
With a
us from a
boom mic,
distance.
bro.
They'll record us from like a distance.
yeah.
and we'll just talk. you
Yeah,
know?
you're right. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll have to
Yeah.
see what Matthew Lillard thinks. The GOAT himself, bro.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm going as. Actually, should I even tell him? Actually, I'm gonna spoiler. I'm gonna go as Springtrap, and he's gonna go as Ghostface. So we're like,
Obviously.
and then our other friends going as Shaggy. So we're going as the whole Matthew Lillard gang, unless someone goes better. But I don't.
I
don't
highly
know.
doubt it. I still wish we saw Andy Serkis a few years back.
Definitely, dude.
Regret it because we
Because
we didn't know this.
What did we choose over him? Oh, we
Homelander.
chose. Yeah,
Anthony
we
Starr.
chose.
We did not know this at Fan Expo.
If you buy one,
Only
ticket,
one ticket, and you can bring a group of 4. We all bought
Sometimes it's
tickets.
like 6.
We all bought tickets, and we didn't know that until we got in line.
So
and
we could have
someone,
went Caesar and
yeah. So
Homelander.
all of us spent money, and we were like,
If bro, I wish we still met Caesar, bro.
Me
Such
too.
my goat, bro. But anyways, I think that concludes everything.
yeah. Our little pop review. I give it a 7. He gives it a 2. I feel not even a 3, man.
Fine, we'll give it 2.5. We'll meet in the
What
middle.
about a 5?
No, I'll give it like a 4 if anything.
Okay. I guess I can live with a 4.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, bro.
We'll see you guys soon. Thank you for keeping in on the podcast.
We're gonna go see Hail Mary this week.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we can see this one together.
Yeah. When does it come out?
I think Friday. Okay, hey, we
We'll
can
have
see
to
it Saturday. I'm
Yeah.
fine with
So
that.
next week it's gonna be another movie review. We're gonna do Hail Mary. We'll keep
Yeah.
you guys updated on that. We'll
Yeah.
let you know what we're thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah. God bless, guys.
Yes,
Thank you
God
so
bless
much for
everyone.
watching.
Keep watching.
We'll see you next week. Hail Mary. Let's go.